So in this problem, they have given you x square minus 5x plus 6 divided by x square plus x plus 1 is less than 0, right? Now, if you observe, you will find that your numerator can be factorized because both of these are quadratic expressions. Your numerator can be factorized, we can see it, but your denominator cannot be factorized, right? As I told you before that whenever it cannot be factorized, any quadratic expressions when cannot be factorized, we used to check the two methods that I have already given you. In this case, you will find that your a is 1 in case of x square plus x plus 1 we are talking about. Your a is equals to 1 which is greater than 0 and your discriminant is minus 3 which is less than 0, right? So what I told you, you can directly remove this quadratic expression from the inequation. So I can eliminate this. So directly I will write my inequation becomes x square minus 5x plus 6 is less than 0. Forget about this. Have you understood? Okay. Now if I go for factorization, we are going to get x minus 2 into x minus 3 is less than 0. Clear है? Okay. अभी क्या करें? अभी इसका critical points क्या क्या आएगा? Critical points are 2 and 3. So number line ले लो. Minus infinity, plus infinity. 2 and 3 you write in the ascending order. You can remember, no? Okay. So give a positive sign, then negative, then positive. Okay. Since it is less than, so we have to choose the negative block and give this sign tuck tuck. So your answer will be x is lying between 2 and 3. X is lying between 2 and 3. Therefore, my final answer is x belongs to open 2, open 3. That's it. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Now let us move for the next problem. So in this problem, they have given you okay. This is the problem they have given you. Now, my first question is, can you factorize the numerator? You can't. Okay. But you can factorize the denominator. So I'm not taking any consideration for the denominator. You take first the numerator. Your numerator is x to the power 4 plus x square plus 1. Okay. Now for a time being, let me just take x square as t. So इसमें क्या आएगा? t square plus t plus 1. Okay. So in this case, again you will find it's a quadratic expression. A is equals to 1 and the discriminant is less than 0. So this portion, I mean this quadratic expression, or you can say this quadratic expression can be removed from the inequation given to us. Is it clear? We can remove this inequation, you can remove this expression from the inequation. So what we are getting, finally what we are getting, if we remove this expression, what we are going to get? We are going to get 1 by x square minus 4x minus 5 is less than 0. Is it clear? 1 by x square minus 4x minus 5 is less than 0. Now you think, this is less than 0 means definitely x square minus 4x minus 5 is less than 0. And if we go for factorization, we are going to get less than 0. Now go for the number line. Minus 1 and 5, plus, minus, plus. You have to now choose the negative block. So put a x over here and give the sign tuck tuck. So what we are getting? Minus 1 less than x less than 5, or mathematically you can write it as x belongs to open minus 1, open 5. Is it clear to all of you? Is this problem clear? Okay. Now let us move for another problem. In this problem, they have given you 1 minus 2x minus 3x square by 3x minus x square minus 5 is greater than 0. Now, as I told you while I taught you this number line system, there I told you that if you want to apply the number line method, then you have to make the highest degree polynomial coefficient as positive. Is it clear? It's a quadratic expression. The highest degree is x squared and the coefficient is -3. So if we want to apply the number line method, we have to get this coefficient as positive. So for that, what I am doing, I am taking a minus common from the numerator as well as from the denominator. Okay, so this negative negative goes off. Now, if we observe, we will find that 3x squared plus 2x minus 1, this can be factorized as 3x minus 1 into x plus 1. Am I correct? So it's 3x minus 1 into x plus 1. If we factorize the numerator, we are going to get these two factors. But x squared minus 3x plus 5, it cannot be factorized. That is, the quadratic expression which is given in the denominator cannot be factorized in this case. Is it clear? So here we have to check a, which is the coefficient of x squared, which is nothing but 1 in this case, which is greater than 0. And the discriminant is what? B square minus 4ac, which gives you minus 11, that is less than 0. Now, as a is greater than 0 and discriminant is less than 0, so you can remove that quadratic expression from the inequation without affecting this sign. So directly I am removing this expression which is in the denominator from the inequation. So we are left with Is this clear? So this is the ultimate inequation that we are getting. Now we are applying the number line. Here the critical points are 1/3 and -1. Is it clear? 1/3, -1 and 1/3. And then what you have to do? Plus minus plus. Since the sign is positive, greater than 0, so we have to choose x over here and here, and then we give the sign tuck, 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 tuck. Is it clear? Therefore, my answer is x belongs to open minus infinity, open -1, or 1/3 open, positive infinity open. And that is the final answer for this inequation. Is it clear to all of you? Absolutely.